So there's a cemetery right behind me here, and I kind of want to share with you how I see spirits, because I feel like most people assume that people who are psychic or really tapped in, at least, because we all are, when they walk through a cemetery, they just see like ghosts everywhere. But honestly, that's not my experience. Me personally, whenever I see our ancestors, I see them hovering above my left or hovering on my right. Sometimes they're really clear, like they are, not translucent or transparent. I mean, and they're fully clothed, and I can tell in detail what they're wearing. And sometimes it's like kind of vague. Honestly, whenever I do my departed loved one reading, the main thing that I focus on is generally what they look like, so I can make sure that I'm talking about the right person or that I'm connected to the right person. And then I focus on how they feel and what they're saying to me. I've had probably like maybe 30 departed loved one readings, and only one time did a soul not want to come through. And there's a reason why. There's always a reason why. But sometimes it's because that specific spirit knows that it's not going to be beneficial for them to come through and connect with the person, the loved one that is calling them in, because it's just not going to help. Or sometimes it's just not meant for me to do the reading, which I fully accept. But honestly, I like venturing to places like this because it just reminds me of how fragile human life is. It's a very peaceful atmosphere. The only time I get creeped out is when, obviously, at night, and that's for obvious reasons. Whenever I walk through cemeteries, I feel, again, at peace, and I feel like they're whispering all around me. So yeah, one of the things I like to tell my students who are willing to do it, because my class is pretty awesome, by the way, it's completely free every Saturday afternoon. I tell them to go to a cemetery and just see how they feel, because if they feel creeped out, then there's still some work to do. If you feel at home or at peace and to the point where they can actually receive messages from the other side, that's the place you want to be.